Hello there. So, I am back. I am back. I said I was going to come back on Thursday, and I'm back. And so, this is still the journal I'm looking at, and I wanted to work on maybe cutting down my signatures so that they fit inside and sew them in. But the other day, when I was attaching this piece of fabric, I put it upon some tape. Okay. When I put it on the tape, I was almost sure it wasn't going to stick because I said in the last video the tape is plastic. But who knows if it'll grab because it's fabric. And so I just picked it up and I began to do this, and it's nice and tucked and stiff. But look, it pulled up the glue that is affixed to the fabric, and the tape is still in place. And so what I thought about on, I think it was Tuesday when I did it. Yes. So on Wednesday, like in the early morning hour, as I was getting ready for work, I said, oh, I could have used my double-sided tape. And I didn't think of that. And nobody took the time to comment it to me to say, oh, that's not going to stick. You should use double-sided tape. This side is not up like that side, but I'm going to pluck it up because I know that it's the same kind of deal. See, this is sticking a little bit, but I don't want to finish the work and then it doesn't hold well for whoever may desire to purchase it. If I sell it, I might like it so much that I don't sell it at all. So maybe it's a good thing that the glue is on the fabric. The fabric is still soft. It's just, kind of, I don't know how you want to call it. This part is a little more stiff because perhaps I had more glue in there. But nonetheless, I have one of my bins, right? Like I have all of these bins. I don't know if you can see them. I don't want to end this video, but I have all supplies of bins and, great things up here. So empty. And why? Because I have it here. So I have this kind. I bought all this stuff all these times ago. I didn't know what or how much. I didn't know if I was going to be able to sew something. I didn't know if I was going to buy a sewing machine. It was gifted to me. And I have all of this. Okay, I have all of this. So we're going to use something. I'm not sure what. This one came from Temu. And this one came from Amazon. And I'm pretty sure this one came from Temu. Yeah, this came from Temu. So I don't know which one to use. I really don't. I imagine all of it is about the same, but you never can tell. What I do know, oh, this is clear. Okay. Clear. All right, let's say super double-sided. Let's go with that because it's tape and then it's fabric and then it's glue, and I'm not sure how any of it is going to turn out. But I said this when I started putting it together, that I wanted to add tissue paper to it, and I'm not sure how it's going to act and all of these great things, right? So, by the same token, I don't know how this is going to be, but we're going to go ahead and wind that up a little bit more, and we're going to try to cut it and place it under there. I'm not sure how because, oh, this stuff is strong. Oh, this is quite strong. I don't know how it's going to act, y'all. Ooh. This is like open a window. Can you please? Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I imagine if I pull the whole thing off, it might stick together somewhere. So I'm going to try and just put a piece under here. I don't know if I should cut that arrow off, that piece, but we're just going to lay it right there. And I'm going to try and peel this and make it straight some kind of way. Set it down on here and peel it back at the same time. I don't know if it's going to stick to it because it's tape. I don't know. But we'll see. Might have to take the whole thing apart and try a whole other thing. Who knows? Well, that came off. So maybe that didn't want to be on there. Don't supposed to be there. I don't know. I'm brand new at all of this. So we'll see how it turns out. Let's see. Okay. This is super sticky. They said it's super sticky. Okay, so we got that. Let's press that part down. Okay. We got something. We'll see how it goes. This is not that sticky. So maybe that's why that came off. I didn't know what to do with it. But that piece is down. We're going to get us another piece over here. Okay. Let's try to clip that about right there. And we're going to try to set that up under here. Upside down so we can make sure that it stays in. This glue on here doesn't look so hot. We'll see what we can do about that. But first I gotta try and get this in here. Okay, I wish I had known, but I didn't. So here we go. And I'm imagining I don't need no whole bunch of this either because I still have to sew in my signatures. I just think maybe I need it just on the edges. Let's see how it happens. We can see that the Law School glue, clear glue, tacky glue blend works well because this piece is overlapped on top of there and it's not coming apart as rough as I'm handling it, trying to lift it up to get this down. So that's a good thing, I think. All right. So now we got that. Okay. It's a little bit sticky right there. Okay. You can't really tell that glue edge too much right there, but, you know, it's okay. It's down. Let's try this side. All right. This stuff is strong, though. It really is. I don't know what they made this with. Does this say non-toxic? Because this thing is strong, honey. Well, we can't see all of that because it's so small. But they should have non-toxic somewhere on here where you can identify that it is. But I don't see it. In cold seasons, it could be. Okay. Okay, maybe they're telling you, you know, warm something up and do something so that that can stick together better if it's cold. Like, you know, I don't know, but I don't imagine I need that for this book. Okay, so we got that all lifted. Okay, I'm ready to put this stuff away because really it's strong, like it's getting in my throat. Okay. Okay, we got about that much. Let's see. We don't want that to fall on the tissue paper, though. All right, let's try to put this up under this side. Oh, it's tight because it's down on the other side. So let me try to slide it up here and press it. Okay, and then let's put it in here. I don't know. It's kind of getting a little bit. All right, let's see. I think it's a little bit too long. I'm going to just cut this piece off and then peel paper back. Hold on. It's trying to stick to my hand. Oh, okay. So now I know in the future. I didn't know this time because it's my first time. But in the future, I will know that you can't do something like glue the plastic. When I was thinking about it while I was doing it, I was like, this is sliding off. I don't think it's going to hold on. But I found out that it did not hold on. Okay, let's put this on here. Not too far. Just slide that. Put that down. This looks like it's coming up too. Okay. We'll figure out what we can do with that. Might have to add some hot glue to those. Okay. And then we will try and lift this side if we can. Okay, and put a piece there. Let me try to cut this one a little bit shorter. Strong. Strong, baby. Okay, we're going to slide this up here and try to keep it off the tissue paper. Oh. All the way up. And hold on. Over. It's sticky, that's for sure. Alright. Now I got it. But now I have to be able to peel a piece back. Let's see. I gotta peel it from the middle because I can't get to the ends. Oh, this is hard, guys. It's okay, though. Trial and error. Can we get it? We don't know. But we're trying. I got it up on one edge. Let's see. I gotta be able to get it over to the other side. It's almost. All right, let me try my razor. I'm gonna try to cut it a little bit without it cutting through the cardboard. It's so sticky. I got it. That's one part. Now, if I can get this one. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Got it. All right. Let's stretch this part over. Okay. Now, we got it. Okay. I think it's a nice recovery. Thank God for that. Okay. Let's see how we got it now. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Still functional. Okay. That's all right. We're going to add some more tissue paper to it, but not today. Okay. I'm going to add more to it. Today, I want to focus on cutting down the signatures. All right. So we'll put this off to the side. Slide that back in there. Put this off to the side. Okay. I'm going to deal with that in a minute. Let's put this back up here. I'm sorry. No way to kind of stop the video and do anything else. It's fine. We're going to be all fine. Everybody's going to be okay. All right. Now, we have the signatures right here. And they are doubled over. so that we can cut them down and make sure that they don't hang out too far at the bottom or the top of the journal. All right, so I said before that it's 20 sheets, and when we double the 20 over like this, that makes 40. And I see one of my crafters do this, and that kind of makes everything shuffle down and be in one happy place, which I thought I had pretty well anyway. And then I can use one of my big paper clips that I bought and put that on here, and then put the other one on here like so, and then I can measure this into this book and see how it fits, because I want it to be right there like that. Okay, and it's just a little bit hanging out. So I mean, it's not too bad, because truly if I position it up a little bit, I don't really have to cut it, but I am going to trim it just a little bit. So I want to make sure it's in nice and tight, because when it's sewn, it's going to hold on. And I want to cut it about right there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I have this here. I just want to straighten it out a little bit. And we're going to try and cut by using this little line here. It can actually be a thick one. It's fine either way. And I'm going to use my razor, my blade, my cutting tool that I just had, and I'm going to cut across, put it right here, cut across all of them up against the razor and the ruler flush as I can, slow and carefully. So this ruler helps to line it up with a line so that you don't get too much off, but you get almost what you were aiming for. So that looks about right. I'm pressing that down real good, and I'm just going to go right against the ruler nice and slow. Real slow, because I don't want it to slide off and be on my finger, okay? No kind of way. All right, we're getting through a little bit. Still up against there a little bit. All right, let me see if I can move some. Okay, can't move all. We'll cut these off. All right, move some of this. What can move will move. And whatever else, we have to keep cutting a little bit. I feel it cutting the mat. So we're almost through all of them. Okay. All right, that should be it, I think. I don't know how good of a job I did, but let's go up here a little bit. Oh, there you go. So, this is what I've got. We got a few fray pieces, and we'll trim them like so. And I think that's okay. All right, then we will see how it looks. From the top, she said it can be a little bit inside of your spine. Mine is just at the edge of the spine and just at the edge of the spine. So that's not too bad. I'm not real upset with that. First time doing a tall one, fold up like that. So I feel pretty good about that. Okay. And then we're going to open that little bend and we're going to fold this one. And we're going to give it a little chop in here. And then we're going to try and make sure it's as even as we can get it. Which doesn't look so even. Let's turn it this way. Maybe it's because of that wrinkle paper. Once I cut it, I can still reverse it. Because one is like this, and I want the other one to start like this with the painted paper. So it's not, that's just how I want it to do. It's okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try and line them up. All right, it's all the same width and length of paper. It came out of one ream, so I don't know why this one feels a little more awkward, but it does. And so I'm going to transfer this and this, but first I'm going to line this up and I'm going to put a big binder clip on there. I had one, but maybe I'm thinking about my work desk. And I'm going to just put one of these big binder clips on here and hold them all together like so. And then I can put the paper clip on here. Okay. It's not on there. Okay. Now we have that like that. And I can use this one as a guide, but I gotta pin it again with this. Clip it so it stays still for me. And then I can get them almost cut to a set. All right, like that. This one looks a little bit like it's some uneven pages, and I kind of can tell that. So I'm just going to try and pull this down a wee bit, and then I'm going to just go ahead and cut across it. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully they come out all right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to just use this. It doesn't even matter where, because this will be straight up against the papers. Okay. So I'm looking at that. And I'm slicing it all up. As you can see, I am very new to this. I do not know how this should actually go. And I just thought maybe, just maybe, I could use one to help me with the other. These people who've been doing this for years, they know how to do it. They've been doing it for a while. And they're good at measuring and telling you what to measure and how to do it and all that. I don't know any of that. Don't understand much of it. I just want to try and come together with the idea. Okay? Maybe I should have did it the same way I did. Is shaving it, and I've not touched my other one. I'm going to take it apart now because I don't know if it's going to play happily for me. So I'm going to just go ahead and use the ruler now at this edge and try and finish cutting that off because I don't want to go up against my other pages for where I can't see. And I did not mark it, but it's right here. So we'll just see what it comes out to be. We're not going to go too far in. We're going to be careful and go slow. And we're going to just pray for the best. In time, I'll get better. But right now, I'm taking my time and learning. Okay? So, might not be perfect, but it's okay. You got to start somewhere. And if you don't know, then you have to, just try. Okay? That's where I'm at with it. I know somebody says, poor thing. Yeah, but it's going to be fine. It's just paper. So it's not like it's, all that greatly serious that, it has to be this pristine cut or something. I don't really know how else to say that. I just know that, it's not coming out like the first one. And it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's going to work itself out. I have some of these stragglies in here some kind of way. I don't know how it's going to turn out. But we won't be ending the video because I'm not the professional. I'm just learning and learning on camera, making my mistakes as I grow. You heard what I said, as I grow. Not as I go, but as I grow. And maybe somebody will help me along the way. They might, tell me what to do. Like, you need to do this and you can do that. I have a paper chopper. I have all this stuff. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get it. I bought this stuff. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, yes. Let's see. I have all of this kind of stuff. I have this. It's like a guillotine or whatever they call it. I don't know. But, I don't want to cut all these papers at one time like that because it might really be a mess. But I bought all of this stuff because I'm very serious about this work, this art. I love this. And so if mine doesn't turn out as beautiful, somebody else is still going to like it. And so this is like that. And then this is here. And when I line it up, let's see. When I line it up, can you see? All right, so it's perfectly lined up at the top. Let's make sure. Let's pin it again together. And let's see. All right, so that's pinned together at the top. So it shouldn't move. And let me take this off and pin this together here. I watch Carrie the Crafter too, and he says he puts like 5 of these things on when he's holding something in place. But I'm going to just put this one here just so I can make sure I have some extra grab. And this is a little bit off. It's not that much. I wish you could see. I don't know if you can tell. It's just, a little bit. And I don't know how straight I can get it. And I don't really want to mess with it because I don't know. And it might get jagged in some kind of way. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Let me mark it and let's see if we can get it straightened out. Okay. Okay. All right. So I marked it, which I didn't do the first time, and maybe that could have saved me some time. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Just maybe it would have saved me some time, but I didn't do it. And as I was trying to come with shaving it across and everything with the razor, it was getting slippery to me, where it seemed like the razor was trying to slide a little bit up on the ruler, and I did not want that to cause an accident, because now that won't be good. Okay, but we go ahead and we mark it, and we're going to see what we come out with now, because it still looks like it's shredding the paper in some kind of way. You see what's happening, but it was a little bit off. So I'm going to just go ahead and try and get it straightened out. It's not working the best for me, guys. It's not playing nice. It's not playing nice. So all I can do is what I can do, and just let it go. It's fine. I don't want to cut too much. I just want, it to play nice, but it's not. And I got all of these little scragglies at the end, and it's okay, I guess. I guess it's all right. I don't know. We'll have to look at it and understand it like this, because I can't really tell now. It's not too bad. Some of it is poking out or whatever. And it's like, oh, the paper is all choppy. And it is. You see it. Maybe it's my blade on my razor, but I trimmed a piece of it off the other day. So it shouldn't be all that dull or whatever. But you see what's happening. We got a little bit jagged edge here, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I'm not going to let that stop me. As Pam says, Pam at the Paper Outpost, no. I'm not going to let that stop me. It's just paper. And I'm just going to let it be what it is. And we're going to continue on. And it's still going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. And for the people who, they can't see how I'm going to recover from this or something, just know I will, because I know that I will. I believe in myself. I believe that it's going to be just fine, because it's just paper. Okay? It's not the embellishment. It's just the paper. And it's okay. All right? I'm not saving any of that. I know sometimes people save that and you put all of that and you can save it, but I'm not saving. I can't save all this trash stuff all the time. So we're just moving that on over, and we're going to go ahead with our sewing part. Okay? So we have this, and we're going to clip it so it stays together. And we're going to mark it into our journal. That's what we're going to do. So I have to have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need 3. And I'm going to make sure that that's okay right there. And I'm going to mark it with the pencil. I have no template. I'm not going to use a template. I'm going to go a little bit down, and I'm going to mark it against there. And then I'm going to put this one. I need this one to drop down right here because I needed to grab that second piece of material. The material stops here and then it stops here. So it's this wide. So I need it to be kind of here instead of up in the middle. So I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to mark that with this. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this, not down there, but right here. And then I'm going to mark that there. Okay. And that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to set this on this side to hold all of those. And then I'm going to put it up under here. And I'm going to mark this so that I can have just about even for my second signature. Okay. As even as I can get that. Okay. And then right here. All right. And then we have that. And then when I look at this one's still hanging out a little bit. And I want to fix that because it's a little bit longer than my other one. And I don't even know how it's going to turn out. Okay? But we're going to try. Because I don't really know. So, maybe I should do this off screen. But I'm not going to. Because you watch me try to do it. And it didn't happen for me. So, I'm just going to try and eyeball it a little bit. And at least it can be straighter. Even if it's still a little uneven, it'll be better than what it looks like right now. So, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how many people will enjoy this video, but this is the flops of what happens, I'm sure, that we don't get to see. And I don't mind you seeing it with me because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. And so I'm just going to do my best, and I'm sure it's going to turn out beautiful at the end of the thing. See, this is what I don't like about this. It'll, if I put it up too close, it won't chop it up there. And if it's too close down here, it won't chop it down here. I don't even know where the center should be at this point. Okay, so let's see. How did I have that? Okay, we'll figure it out in a minute. I can turn the paper around in a minute. All right, let's see. All right, let's try to make it straight. And put this in here a little bit more. Because it's trying to get a little bit too much. And I don't want to cut too much. Alright. Look like we getting it almost to the same chop or something. So let's see. This is the last bit to that signature. Okay. And then we're going to kind of position that in a little bit more. And maybe. I don't think it got any of that up there. Maybe it did. It still seems like it wasn't doing it, but it's okay. We got that. And this is what we have. And so now we'll put this paper back together. I'm going to put it like that, and like this, and like this. And now I got to mark it again because, here's my marking. Alright, so we'll straighten it out when we finish sewing it, I guess. That's what we'll do. Okay, now I have that. Let's see, does it fit better? To the top, perfect. See that? I did good. It's in right there and right there. Oh, I did good. Yay, good for me. Okay, so now I have this book. This is the book that I said I brought from my school. Might use some of the pages, but I bought this specifically for me to use my pokey tool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to eyeball where that looks, and it's right there. It came through just a little bit down, but I found it, and now it's here, and I'm pushing it through to make it a nice one. Okay, the further you stick it through, the larger your hole will be. Then I need this down here. It's not exactly in the middle. I can feel, let's see. Yep, it's right there. It's right on the pencil. So push that right through. A little bit more. Okay, we can see good through there. And then we got to get this one. And this one is about right here. Let's see. Nope, not. Okay, right here. Yes. Stuck it through. Wasn't where it needed to be, but I found it. Okay, so now we have that. Okay, we're going to go put this back in the middle. Let that sit there for me while I get this. And now I got to go 3 times for the signature. Take a little bit of a tail, put it there. Pull it down, go around 1 time. Again. And then down. And I should have enough to take that right through. So I have 3. So that's 3 times. Okay. Then I'm going to do that again. 1 more time because I have 2 signatures. So I got a little bit of a tail. Make that hang over a little bit. And then I'm going to wrap 1. That's 2. And that should be enough. Like that. And cut that off. Now, we get this needle. These supplies that I have came from Temu. Get all of these in one little pack. So it's like, how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 pieces. Yeah, that's 4. That's 4, 5, and that's 9. I have not lost one, so I guess it's 9 pieces. Unless I dropped one in my box. I don't think I did put one in there loose. But that's what we have. So we'll take this wax cord off, and all of my cord and my awl and everything came from Temu as one kit. I just typed it in as bookbinding pokey tool or something like that, because that's what I heard the people saying. And so that's what I typed in, and it showed me this, and it said it was for leather, so I went that way. Okay, so now I have this. I'm going to put this on here and set that to the side. My needle is threaded, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to measure with my ruler where my signature hole should be here, so I can have a double for 2 signatures. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to use this one down here. And then I'm going to look at that and say, okay, let's go this way. And we should have one here. And we should have one here. Okay, and that's good. And that should work out fine. Now, I need to poke through. See why you need a book? You got to have a book. You got to poke this stuff all the way through. And you got to poke it through real good. And I'm taking it all the way to beyond the middle. So it can be nice and wide. Because I have fabric. And I have tape. And I have extra pieces of cardboard. And I have glue. And then I have double-sided tape. So I need to make sure that it's pierced pretty good so the needle don't have trouble. Now put that through and then you can hold it and you can just use your fingers, go slow, be very, very careful and just go slow, push it all the way down beyond the middle. That's very wide. And then just draw it back out. Okay, and then do the same thing here. All right, pull it out of the book. And I'm going to put this here. Let's go side to side so it can go through pretty good. It's got to get down in there. There it is. I smell it. I smell that glue, double-sided tape glue again. This needle point pokey has wakened that up again. All right, let's see. I'm going to hold this and move my hand because it's not, see it's sliding. I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt me. Okay. So, going that way, nice and slow. Turn it over, pull it right on back through. They pretty sizable holes, wouldn't you say? I think so. And then we have one here. All right, pull it out. And let's go through. Okay. And then back out again. And then we need one here. Right there. Nice and slow. Okay. And there we should have it all ready now. Okay, that's from the inside. You can't even see it from the outside, but you don't have to worry about seeing it from the outside. You just need to worry about whether or not you can sew it. So you take this one and wait. So don't want to put, mine can be in the middle. So if you want your bow to be out here, you have to start out here so your tails hang out that way. That's what I think I remember. Then we go through the middle like so. And I gotta push it because it's still a lot to go through. And then pull it. All right. I left too much of a tail on this one, so I got to pull my string, which I'm going to not do that again because this shouldn't be all the way down here like that. So I'm going to pull this back some so I can pull this in so it don't take that long. Then I'm going to come in this top right here, and then find this top here, I gotta find a hole. Okay, and then we gotta make sure we go through all of the pages. It's almost through. This is a very blunt needle, so I don't have to worry about like poking my finger, because these are very blunt. So they're not sharp. I feel this hole, but it's not going through. All right, let's see. Why is it not going through? I don't know. So we just have to just take our time, make sure we get them, every one of them, because something's shifting around, not playing nice. But we know we already poked through all of them, so we just take a time and find them, because they must be shifting around, and that's what it appeared to be. So now we have 2, and then we're going to pull that, and we're going down here a little bit and go all the way through. Okay, let's see, and then down out this bottom through here, and then a tough one comes when you have to go back up through the middle. All right, so I'm going to grab some of this to make sure that I have a shorter string of it, and bring this one back through this middle without piercing through the twine, the string. I gotta get it through here, and it's gotta come through all of it. This is the hard part of coming back in, and then with my real thick piece. Okay, let's see, it's already through here. Move my fingers out of the way, because even though it's blunt, I don't want it to poke me fast. Okay, let's see. It's not that wide of a hole because it's got this wax in it and all these things. I don't know how fast I'm going to get it through here, but what I will say is after I get it through here, I will do the second one and another off camera, and then I'll come back, because somebody might be not wanting to watch me struggle with this, but I'm going to get it. Believe me, I'm going to get it. I just have to get it through all these things, and it's hard. It's hard to get it through there. Let me see. And I don't want to mess up this twine because with this wax thread, because if I do, then I have to redo it again. So I'm just going through again with the awl and see if I can get this needle in. There it is. That's what I have to do to make sure I get it through. Okay, and so now we have that and we have this. We tighten things up, but not too tight because we don't want to tear the paper. And then this is straight through. Okay, and so now we have that. Okay, so now that's through, and I have way too much. So maybe I know why I have way too much. I have too much because I did 3 when I only have 2 signatures. Makes sense. Okay. So now it's okay. Another learning curve. Something like that, right? So we'll use this and we will cut this part off down here. And we'll wind it on here and we'll use it for another project, a smaller book. And I won't use that second piece to do it again because I realize that it's too much. Okay? Now I need to make sure my thread, one is under the bridge, one is over. Okay, make sure it's nice and tight in the back, and it is. Okay, and then we're going to tie over top, and then I'm going under with that one, and then it makes a box knot when you take this one underneath. And then we have that. Okay, for safe measure, I'm going to just double this and pull this in and make me a little bow like that, and make me another little bow. Did it pull? It did right there. And then make me another little bow like I teach my children to tie the shoes with 2 bunny ears. And I'm going to go under here and I'm going, wait a minute, we have one and we have another, and make the letter X with the 2 bunny ears and go through and pull both of the bunny ears, and now we have us a bow. Okay, we have a bow where we didn't have but one of the tails, and so now that's that, and I'm going to tie it again so that it doesn't come loose. And there we go. And now that's what we have, and that is in like so. So that is the first one, and I have 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put this one in off camera, and I will come back and show you tomorrow when we start to decorate. I might even add some more tissue paper so that it can go ahead and dry overnight. So there we have it. Thank you for hanging out with me in my struggle. I'm going to do the second one off camera. If you enjoyed watching it, not my struggle, but my effort in learning how to do this, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know. And then maybe for you, the next time, I will just keep going because somebody else might be able to appreciate where I am with this and say, you know what? Just keep going. Just keep going. I was watching and it would be okay. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on Friday night. And we will have 2 signatures in. And we will begin to start embellishing. Thanks. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.